What's up, crew? Today's question is short but powerful. Is it insecurity or intuition? If you've ever had that gnawing feeling in your gut about something your partner said or didn't say, you've probably asked yourself this exact thing. So let's talk about it. Your partner said they'd call you after their work meeting. It was supposed to end at 7 p.m. It's now 10:30. No call, no text. You're sitting there, staring at your phone, and your heart's starting to race. So here's the question. Is this insecurity or intuition? Let's look at both responses. Let's see how insecurity works. The thoughts start firing. They're ignoring me. They're probably with someone else. You check their Instagram. You reread old messages. You fire off 3 texts in a row. Are you serious right now? You said you'd call. Wow. Your chest feels tight. Your mind is spiraling. And your emotions are in overdrive. What's really happening? This is insecurity. Not because you're weak, but because something in this silence triggered your fear. Maybe fear of being left. Maybe a memory of being ghosted. Maybe just the ache of uncertainty. Your body wants control. But control doesn't give you clarity. It just feeds the panic. Now, let's breathe for a second. Let's look at intuition. Instead of spiraling, you pause. You notice the silence, but you don't fill it with stories. You ask yourself, has this happened before? Is this typical? And your gut calmly says, no, this isn't like them. Something feels off. So you send one grounded message. Hey, just checking in. You okay? Haven't heard from you, and I'm a little concerned. No blame, no panic, just presence. That's intuition. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It doesn't accuse, it observes. And it creates space for connection without collapsing into fear. Here's the takeaway. Insecurity reacts. Intuition responds. Insecurity is fear echoing from the past. Intuition is awareness grounded in the present. And the only way to tell the difference is through self-awareness. Self-awareness is an extremely valuable asset when you're trying to tell the difference between insecurity and intuition. Let me say that again, because it's everything. Self-awareness is the superpower. Without it, you'll react from your fears instead of responding from your truth. Because here's the thing. Insecurity isn't always wrong, and intuition isn't always clear. They can feel the same in your body, that flutter in your chest, the tightness in your stomach, that restless need to know. But they come from different places. Insecurity comes from unhealed experiences, old wounds, fear of being hurt again, moments where we didn't feel enough. It shows up in the form of questions like, am I too much? What if they leave? Why haven't they called? Intuition is different. It's your internal compass. It speaks in patterns. It doesn't come with panic. It comes with presence. It often feels like a calm, persistent knowing that says, pay attention. This doesn't align. And to tell them apart, you have to pause and check in with yourself first. Ask, am I grounded right now or triggered? Is this feeling familiar because of this person or because of my past? Because when you're grounded in self-awareness, you stop accusing and you start inquiring. You don't assume the worst. You get curious about what's true. The more self-aware you become, the more peaceful your relationships will feel. Not because there's no conflict, but because you'll know when to listen to fear and when to listen to your inner wisdom. So the next time your heart starts racing and your mind starts spinning, pause. Ask yourself where this feeling is coming from. Not just what you're afraid of, but what part of you is asking to be seen. You don't need to silence the fear. You just need to sit beside it and listen for the truth underneath.